Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your Tarot and Oracle reading for December 2021. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Always love to hang out with my Scorpio folks, and if you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. Keep in mind, Scorpio, that all these readings are general, so they will not resonate with every single one of you. Take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. I'm also an astrologer, and a lot of people like to hear the astrology updates. I have consolidated all of that into one video. There is a link below in the description box that you can click on, and that will give you an overview of the astrological movements and transits for this month. I will touch on the astrology in this reading, but we're mostly going to focus on the cards. If you're interested in a personal reading, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links are in the description box. So Scorpio, thank you so much for your patience. I know that I'm a few days late getting these readings out. It's a very busy time of the year, as I'm sure it is for you as well. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Let's jump right on in. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Scorpios out there for December 2021. Let's see what you have for their best and highest good, please. Interesting. Now, Virgo had this card as well. So you might have some connections with Virgo energy or know someone who does. The Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. So this has a lot to do with karmic cycles and flow. It has a lot to do with decisions that you make and the outcomes of them. We have that Two of Swords there, so that very much brings in a feeling of decisions and deliberation. So you have this beautiful opportunity before you for this fantastical, abundance, materializations, actualizations, manifesting things, but it really has a lot to do with the choices that you make, because all choices have consequences. Some of them are good, some of them are not, some of them are sort of in between. So keep that in your mind this month, Scorpio, that your decisions have a lot of power. Let's get into a spirit animal guardian. Let's see who is going to be coming up the strongest for our Scorpios. Ooh, I like that. So, the antelope spirit, life is speeding up. There's a number 2 on this. Just noticing that. And there was a number 2, the number 20, on the Feast of Plenty card. So 2 and 2. 2 could be a very important number for you. Things are moving quickly. You may have to adjust at a rapid pace this month. It might be a lot of shift. You might feel like, oh, all of a sudden, it's like I'm waiting, and oh, then all of a sudden, there we're going. So keep that one in mind as well. You might have to make your decisions very rapidly sometimes this month, Scorpio. Let's dive into a spiritual guardian or guide. Ascended Master or Angel. Let's see what's coming up, please, for Scorpio. And we have Saint Germain. Ooh! Karma releasing, Scorpio. This is intense. Move beyond drama. Create your own path and make room for good energy. So yes, let go of anything that's dramatic, toxic, etc. It's time to really open up. It's time to open and forge your own path, to create your own way. And again, like I said, this is those karmic cycles. So be very aware. The decisions that you make this month especially have a lot of ramifications for the future. Like, it's really going to set the tone for where you go next and how you take yourself along. Let's get into a crystal and chakra card. See which one of these is going to be best to work with. And we have the lapis lazuli. So this is a beautiful stone for the third eye and the throat. To me, it really helps you to communicate clearly, helps you to clear the mind so that your thoughts are more organized. And this is about resolving problems, figuring out the answers to dilemmas or situations that you come across. Very powerful month so far. So let's dive into your tarot. Let's see what we have. We're going to do a Celtic cross with a suggested approach and outcome. Dear Spirit, show me what you have for Scorpio in the tarot, December 2021. Nice. Really nice. Always love to see that. Love that card. Our Queen of Cups right in the center of the Celtic cross. She is my Scorpio queen. It is a Scorpio power card, in my opinion. Very much your own energy. So I do feel like you are very much centered in your own power this month. You have the potential to make very good decisions and do what's right for you. I think you will be self-protective as well as protective of your loved ones. The Queen of Cups is the queen that keeps the lid on that cup, so she is discerning about who she lets into her emotional space. She is very loving, very compassionate, very intuitive and psychic, but she is also careful about who she lets in. So let's get a clarifier on this Queen of Cups for you. Wow, Scorpio! Oh my goodness, double it up. The Queen of Cups clarifies the Queen of Cups. You are absolutely seated in your power zone. Do not let anyone take you off your throne. Listen to your intuition. Do what's right for you on that emotional and intuitive level. Your intuition powers are strong right now. In the immediate past, we have this awakening card, same as the Hanged Man. It's a Neptune ruled card, so it does deal with release. It does deal with letting certain things go and seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like you've shaken loose a lot of old baggage, a lot of old crap, and that is what's allowed you to step so fully into your own power zone here as we're opening up this month. Amazing. And the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah. Things are moving rapidly for you. Like, you have shaken some things loose very, very quickly. That's where that antelope spirits come in. And it's like, let's go, let's move. We're moving it. We're not wasting any more time feeling bad about the past. Going into the future, we have the Emperor card. So again, I love this card for you. It is Aries energy, and Aries and Scorpio do share some links because Aries and Scorpio were traditionally ruled by Mars. So both of you have some of that firepower, that leadership, that drive. And this is all about taking responsibility for more things in your life, you know, accepting that leadership role. Don't be afraid to do that, to step up into that position. It's also definitely that fighter, like you're willing to fight for what you want. And it's balance. Balance of power, Scorpio. When is it not about a balance of power for Scorpio? Because you are a power sign. So you might be working with maybe an Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be in there too. There could be some balancing of power. Take that as it resonates to your own situation. Look at what's in the subconscious position is the Queen of Swords. Very exciting. She is Libra energy. So I just feel like you have really turned into like a no drama zone. You're just like, I don't want any of your baggage. I don't want your crap. I don't want any of your lies or any of your nonsense. If you bring that into my life, I will cut you out of it very quickly. To me, she is the Queen of Transformation as well, with the butterflies on her throne. She is very much about transmuting one thing into another. So yeah, you're very focused on keeping it balanced, keeping things harmonious, and again, not stepping off your throne. You're staying on that throne. Seated in your power, Scorpio. Yes. And this is something you've really worked at and may still be working at, right? Is really having that very strong sense of your own boundaries, right? And what's right for you. Yet again, I feel like this is a month where everything that you've learned, it starts to really come into play. Like you're actually practicing what you've learned. You're putting it into action. On the top, we talked about that number 2 popping up a few times. 2 of Cups, crowning the spread message from Spirit. So to me, there is a little bit of love energy here for a lot of my Scorpios. Could be new love, could be reconnection in love, or just enjoying a love partnership. But for all my Scorpios that have a partnership that's a very important part of your life, this could really say that there's some beautiful things coming out of that. So don't get so busy in your own work that you ignore it or don't see it. Yes, with the Tower. There could be some shakeups, and for some people even some breakups, because the Tower definitely knocks things down that don't need to be there. You're bringing in both of the Aries power cards as well. So, you know, it doesn't always have to mean an ending. You know, the Tower, a lot of people think of it as being very negative, but I personally do not. This would more often be that a relationship needs a little bit of work. Maybe you could be thinking about moving somewhere new, and it's like, yeah, this old house is really beat up. It's time for us to get something new and something better, or even expanding the home if you need to accommodate more people. That's a very common thing too with that position. So let's get into a suggested approach here, Scorpio. Let's see how to handle all this energy, because it is a lot. Things also might move really fast in your relationship. That can be the Tower too, because Mars definitely speeds things up a little bit. You know, and Mars has been in your sign, Scorpio. It will be in your sign until December 13th. Then it moves up into Sagittarius. Yes. And so suggested approach is the Page of Pentacles. This is time to get to work. It's time to look at the opportunities ahead of you. Where do I want to invest my time, my energy? What kind of job would I like to have if I'm not happy with the one I have right now? Do I want to go back to school? Am I starting school? What am I going to focus on when I'm in school? And we do have the Knight of Wands here. So, you know, when we are in Sagittarius season, and we are heading into Mars being in Sagittarius, and this is a Sag card. So it really is about forward movement, getting it going. I would say that the best things, you know, to study or to focus on would be the things that you feel passionate about, the things that make you feel excited, the things that get you motivated, make you want to get up in the morning. That's the kind of energy I get from that. So let's get a potential outcome. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel by the month's end, by the beginning of the new year, it's like you've really got a good team, you know, connected. This is a card of organization, working together well with other people and doing what you love. This is really giving you the opportunity to do what you're passionate about. That's definitely the directive here. And Temperance, yes. So this Sagittarius season serves you really well. You've got a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Aries, and definitely a nice balance of earth and water. Very well balanced kind of reading. So keep it focused, keep it balanced. Don't go to extremes, Scorpio. I know how that you can do that. But the Temperance card is really saying to keep things in a nice balance, very moderated, of back and forth, working together with others to create something really beautiful. The power of diversity is on your side. The more different kind of voices that you have in your team or your organization, the more amazing it will turn out. So let's get into an affirmation for you. A lot of this kind of energy coming up. We've had this card one other time. The Rise Above card. You will gain clarity on this current situation when you can see it from a higher perspective. So yeah, get a little bit of perspective on that. You might want to look at things from the bigger picture, you know, instead of getting too up close to it. You want to see it further out like a hawk, you know, looking down on it from above. So Scorpio, this is a powerful month, definitely strong for you. I hope it is amazing, and I will be seeing you again soon. Take care.